This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Morning.
We catch up with Rove McManus today. He has written a children's book, although it sounds like his daughter did a lot of the work.
Yeah, it certainly does. He outsourced that, didn't he?
Yeah, we talk about Lotto and how we're going to win.
It's a conversation we've never had before.
No. Sean Darcy from the Fremantle Dockers joins us.
And we cross to Royal Ascot and talk about top hats with Jason Richardson.
And also, I think that we really should put in a round of two halves today.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think the people were very, very unimpressive until we got the winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Wake up! Yeah. On Nova 937. Let's go!
6:03, good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Nat and Sean in the house.
The worst thing you could do, Natalie Locke,
Me personally.
is tell me that we had holidays beginning at the end of this week.
Yeah.
I thought there
well,
was
at the end of
another week.
tomorrow, Nathan.
You lose your focus, man. It's really difficult.
Well, my body has stopped.
Yeah.
now because
Yeah,
I've
I get
realised
it.
that on that close. I still had a week of coal in the engine, and now the coal's been taken out.
You're
and
burning
we're running
extra.
on fumes. We are running on fumes. You
Bit to get
should
through
never have
between now
told
and then,
me.
Nathan.
You've got to
Sorry,
stay in the
hold
moment.
me.
It's moment by moment.
Yep.
And
Stoke
Amy,
the
our
fires.
producer, is looking at us like,
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Firstly, Amy, don't you ever look at me like that again. Secondly, Harry, you are very attacky with your grabs lately.
Okay.
This is not me.
Oh, it is. Because this here
Just
is
start playing.
instrumental bullying.
This one's called Bed Sad Violin Long. And I'll play the whole thing if I have to.
Long. It required the long
I
version.
sometimes feel like this is the sad track to my life when I'm at home by myself. Watching TV.
I get the same thing, but I'm surrounded by people. It's weird.
Going to the kitchen right now, opening up the fridge, getting out the butter, going to the pantry, getting out 2 crumpets for dinner.
And then eating them over the sink. Don't forget that bit.
While crying.
Why crying? While crying. Very
But at least if you're eating over the sink, you don't have to rotate your plates quite so often.
I know.
good point. When was the last time you had a crumpet? You literally had a crumpet last night?
No, it was not last night, the night before. 2 crumpets and butter and jam. So I've hit my jam phase. I've into my jam era.
Yeah, because
One of my boys had a jam. He had a jam
phase.
face. It was probably, it went for 2 months. Out of nowhere.
Can I tell you?
Because I'm peanut paste.
You know how Dad buys things on special, whether he knows if he likes them or not?
Yeah, sure.
Right? So there was jam on sale the other day, like grape jam in a fancy jar, Dad said. And he kept on saying, I think, look, it's from Paris. It's like, it's not. Anyway, so Dad has bought many bottles, many jars, and Mum and Dad are, like, enforcing me to take grape jam home, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested in it.
I don't like the sound of grape jam for some reason. I tell you what, this show, it's feeling it. It's feeling every
It's been an
emotion.
emotional roller coaster so far.
Have you checked out whatif.com's top 10 winter weekenders yet?
How good's a what if tip?
Fremantle's in there, Darwin, Bendigo, Airlie Beach. Book your winter getaway on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Let's go. If you're an experienced miner or maintenance tradie, McMahon is the place to be. If you're experienced in winning cash, then keep it here on Nova.
All right, time to play Gimme More with McMahon. Our contestant on this occasion, the very wonderful Danielle from Hillary's. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning, guys. How you going?
Wonderful,
You're doing well,
Danielle.
Danielle. You could possibly be making $500.
Before 7 a.m. It's a pretty good day.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That would be amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do you
No
fancy
worries.
your chances this morning, Danielle? Are you going to go all the way, or are you just happy to take a bit?
She is going to go.
I think I'll see how I go. I might go all the way.
I think she'll go all the way.
You're nice to me.
Yeah. Well, what's standing in between you and $500 is 3 questions. All right.
So the first one
Okay.
is for $100.
H2O is the scientific name for what?
Water.
Yes.
You didn't even need any thinking time.
Which I must have had a coffee. for
Danielle,
that one.
you've scored $100. Now you can take that 100 and go, yep, I've done well. Or you can say, gimme more.
Nah, give me more, guys.
There we go. $250.
Okay. A sultana is what sort of dried fruit?
Grape.
Yes, it's a grape.
You're like the smartest person who's ever played this
Yes,
game,
it's a grape.
Danielle.
Mum's got some grape jam if you'd like some.
Slightly opened. You've got $250. Now that's good. You can take that
Yeah.
home, or you can say, "Give me more." Put it on the line and play for 500.
Nah, let's go all the way. Give me more.
Let's
Yes.
go all
We like-
the way, which is going. I'm going to get a shirt made up for you for that. Let's go all the way.
Danielle, for $500. Who did we have dinner with at the lodge last week?
The Prime Minister.
We barely mentioned
How did you get that?
No, and Jodie. Jodie was there too.
She must be in our private emails
I
because we
know.
have not mentioned her.
We've never. We don't bring it
$500
up
from
at all.
McMahon for you,
Oh,
Danielle.
thanks, guys. That's awesome.
Well done,
Good
mate. Great
earning.
start to the morning.
7 a.m.
Bloody
Lovely work.
Free money, mate.
Thank you.
We give away a lot of free money.
Don't
I
we
don't
just?
think we'd revel in the fact that it's money and you didn't work for it
Yeah.
and someone gets it.
I know.
Great
How
stuff.
good's
It's
that?
great stuff,
And that's
free
someone
money.
on this occasion, Danielle.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Now, if we're not here next week, we have won the $100 million Powerball.
God, it's on tonight, Nathan.
It's not that we had pre-planned holidays.
No, we'll work the rest. We'll work the end of the week and then we'll move on.
No, you're speaking for yourself. Honestly, win 100. God, yeah, you're right, because you can't let people know that you've won 100 straight away.
Oh,
So you have to
it's-
turn up
it's
the
a
next
hard
day.
So
thing.
we give it a couple of weeks.
You know what? Because people will find out once you're living coastal and you're getting your helicopter. People will know something's different. So what do? Do you have to try and actively hide all your many
No,
assets?
you have
And
to
do
pretend
you-
that a relative's died. So you have to kill off somebody that could conceively be rich and say, "I inherited
But,
it."
mate, look,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
glance at
that's
my
the way to
family
go.
tree, you know that's not real. There ain't no money in there. It doesn't matter how hard you shake
Shake
it.
the tree. Hey, the other thing is, yesterday when I went and got my lotto, I was thinking, okay, so it's a very important lotto tonight, $100 million.
Yes, there's a
How
lot-
much
there's a lot on the
then
line.
do you have to adjust your investment? I
What do you
didn't
mean?
last night, so I got $23.95, whatever.
Oh, do you? Oh, no.
So do you go harder and
Yeah.
do you jump? Yeah, okay, where do you sit?
I spend the 30-something bucks, the 36 or whatever. I'll get the 30, I think it's 30 game, so I'll get that.
I
and
like
then
to
I'll
get a
always get a
power
power
pick.
pick. I'll
Yeah.
always get a
Okay,
power pick
always
because
get-
I can tell you right now, and this isn't guaranteed to everyone, but it is for me, every time I've gotten a power pick, I've got my money back. So it's just sort of like a free fun ticket.
Is
for
the
me.
power pick, that includes...
Yeah.
you
As
just
you're
get...
guaranteed of
Yeah.
getting the Powerball.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just the other numbers you've got to get.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive, is it, the power pick?
Yeah.
No.
So they said so this year Division 8 Division 1 winners have won so far, taking home the total of $154 million in prize money. 5 of these winners chose to select the numbers of their winning ticket themselves, while 4 of them used the power pick entries to guarantee them the all-important Powerball number. So
So what was
the most frequently drawn
Yes.
numbers, 17, 7, 9, 2 and 28. The least frequently are 31, 33, 34. Oh, that's
So
a
they're
bad
due.
one, isn't it?
Are they
15 and 6. You know what it is? You just want to make when you've got that much money, you can do what Chris Hemsworth did. Did you see him last week? So last week he was out with Matt Damon in Santa Monica, right?
Yep.
And he was wearing one of his favourite watches, which is a Audemars Piguet Royal Oak double balance wheel open work black ceramic watch.
Just off the
Which
top
is
of your head.
$492,415.
So you say half
Does
a
it
mil.
do anything other than tell the time?
Yeah. Does
Sean?
it tell the time better than a Swatch watch?
He's got a Rolex as well, which is $180,000. He's got another Audemars watch, which is $145,000. He's got another watch, which is $72,000. That's his cheap watch. The $72,000 watch.
Just your runabout watch.
Tell you what, the G-Shock is being held
Yeah.
together on my
Your
wrist.
G-Shock
By
with your
Lucky
lucky
Band.
band.
I've had a lot of fun with this G-Shock, though.
Imagine
lot of
having
fun.
that much money that you could conceive.
See, I would never. Even if I
would
won
never
$100
either.
million, I would never do
But
that.
we don't know who we're
No,
going
I-
to turn into.
I wouldn't.
I know how
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
turn
about
into.
watches.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's not a... Yeah.
I'm an absolute arse.
They just...
Yeah, I don't care
well,
about
that's not a
watches
big
too.
movement, is it?
5 degrees to the left.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
I'm in love. Shook up, I'm on.
Shake, rattle, and roll your way to Crown Theatre this July. Jive to the hits of Elvis at All Shook Up. Book now through Ticketmaster.
All right, time for All Shook Up. We're about to play around where all you need to do is guess what's been shaken up faster than your opponent, and you'll win tickets to see All Shook Up, the musical at Crown Theatre, with $1,000 in your pocket.
Okay, two people, Sean, battling. Who we got?
Well, we got Kim as going up against Mitch, but we'll start with you, Kim. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful.
Right, Kim. Kim, are you an organised young lady?
I am. I'm an executive assistant. It's my job to be organised.
So you
wow.
see
Oh,
something
what a
that's a
flex.
mess and you can put it in
She can
order
do
really
that.
easily.
Yes.
Yeah. You're going against Mitch from Bankshire Grove, and Mitch, by the sound of Kim, you haven't got a chance.
You're in trouble, Mitch.
Doesn't sound like it, does it?
Are you happy to prove Kim wrong, though, Mitch?
I would love to.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Mitch, what do you do for work?
I'm an estimator.
Oh, do you estimate you're going to win?
I'm estimating.
So are you good at, like, just, seeing something going, that's 27 centimetres long or something like that? Do you know what I mean?
That's a good one there, Nat.
That's a pretty good measurement, but yeah, generally.
He unfortunately always adds a couple of inches on things. It's weird. It's automatic.
Who doesn't, Mitch?
All right,
General.
here's what's going to happen. We'll give you the category and then a series of words that are all jumbled up. It's your job to put them in order. If you think you know what it is, you need to yell out your name. That is your buzzer. You get it right, you take the point. You get it wrong, we move on to the next one. It's best of 5. Let's test the buzzers. Kim?
Kim.
Mitch?
Mitch.
Working well, everybody.
I feel like we're going to have a match here today.
I think we are.
No, it's
Yeah.
a Mitch.
Yeah.
Mitch.
Oh,
His name's
sorry.
Mitch.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Thank you. Tip of the hat.
Sorry. All right. The first category, my friends, is a song. Me, night, you, long, all, shook.
Kim.
Yes, Kim?
Yeah.
You shook me all night long.
Yes, you
just
did.
scraped in there. We were very generous
Kim,
with the time
what was
there.
happening there, Kim?
Sorry.
Are you trying to sing it to
I just
yourself?
stumbled.
Yeah, you got to get in your head.
Yeah.
What is it? You shook
Kim
me all night.
leads 1-0.
Nat.
Round 2.
There we go. Oh,
wait, no.
sorry.
What category is it?
Sorry.
Natalie, you do it.
This is a book.
No.
Okay, so
you've
because I know
sin
books,
binned.
I'll
You've
do
been
it.
sin binned.
Round 2 is a book. Everybody, we're looking for the title of a book. Of Grey Shades 50.
Kim.
Mitch.
Kim?
50 Shades of Grey.
Kim's done it again, everybody. She leads 2-0.
Oh, Mitch, you're right on the hammer there. Unlucky. All right, everybody.
Okay.
Do you reckon this is Mitch's
coming
go? Do
around.
you reckon this is Mitch's round?
It has
Well,
to be.
if it's not, it's
Has to be.
over.
All right. Do you reckon you're going to tell him the category? Both of them?
Oh, well, mate, if we want to make it easier, I guess. Here we go, team. It is food. The category is food. Double deluxe cheeseburger bacon.
Mitch.
Yes, Mitch?
Bacon. No.
Mitchell!
Mitch! Were you trying to say bacon double cheeseburger deluxe? Is that what you're trying to say,
Something
Mitch?
like that.
You had to put yourself in the drive-through window,
I know,
didn't you?
yeah.
You had to put yourself in emotion.
And there was a car in front of me, so we never got there. Kim still leads 2-0. You're still in it, Mitch.
Okay.
All right. Might do a movie next. What do you think?
Okay, sure.
Righto.
All right. This is a movie, guys. Volume Galaxy The of 3.
Mitch.
Yes, Mitch.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
He's on the board. The comeback has
comeback.
begun.
He's back. This is insane.
All right.
I can't believe it.
Score check. Kim 2, Mitch 1.
Is this what sports is
round
like?
5. So,
It's
Mitch,
really up and down, Nath.
you have to get this to tie it up and force a tie break, okay?
All right.
Let's do a TV show.
Yeah, it's a fun one, isn't it?
TV show. I, Your, How Mother Met.
Kim.
Mitch.
Kim.
How I Met Your Mother.
Kim started at $10. Brought it home. Kim.
Mitch just stumbled on the cheeseburger.
I know.
Got him.
Kim,
Mate.
you're heading to see All Shook Up the musical at Crown Theatre. Plus, you've scored
Woo,
$1,000
thank you.
cash, you little executive assistant. Nicely done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good on you,
worries.
Kim. Well played.
Easy
Sorry, Mitch.
money.
Thanks, Mitch.
thanks for
Bacon
playing.
double cheeseburger
Burger
deluxe.
deluxe.
You'll be haunted by that.
Will.
The Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time to catch up with
An author.
Cousin Rove and author. He's got a new
Author.
book out called The Book That Grown-Ups Get Wrong. And it's true because Nathan couldn't understand what was happening. Rove McManus, hello.
Hi, Rove.
Hey, Rove.
So it's called The Child in the Room? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it's insane, right? So we've got it printed out, everyone. And yes, if you'd like us to send you a PDF so you don't have to buy it, then just hit us up and we'll give you the link. But so it was printed out, and I said to Amy, our producer, Amy, have you printed this out wrong? Because I can't follow it.
He thought it was in the wrong order. And I'm like, no, that's the
what
thing.
it's about.
It may have been in the wrong order, sure, but even then it probably wouldn't make much sense for you, Nate. I get that. That's fine. That's fine.
Hey, Rove, is this...
But yeah, that's the challenge. I issue the challenge to any grown-up, any adult who's listening to this now to buy the book because it's impossible to get through it without getting it wrong. It's never happened, not once.
Now, is this your fourth, Rove? Is this your fourth book?
I think it's number 5. This is number 5.
Oh, wow.
Prolific author.
How many books have you written, Sean? How many books are you contributing to the McManus family?
I know, but he played more games.
Never mind that. How many has he read? That's the other big question.
Well, The Outsiders is one of them.
I have to tell you, he's coloured in a few.
I was a really crap colourer in. Is that a surprise to you? But Rove, he was very good. Did you used to send in stuff to? Was it the Early Bird show that we used to watch?
Yeah, I won a television from whatever it was the one that Flapper the Elephant used to be on.
Yeah.
On Channel 9. But yeah, Early Bird show on Channel 7 with Fat Cat as well.
Yeah.
I used to send stuff in all the time, little drawings of things.
Me too, Rove.
Because you would know, Sean, that was the one thing I always used to do was draw.
Yeah.
Like I was not running around kicking a football or doing anything like that. So I was the one who would sit in my room and do drawing, or we'd go to our grandparents' house at Grandma Mac's place. They would get all the old listings off at the race course. Grandpa Mac would go down to the race course, and when they would write them up on cardboard, at the end of the day, he would collect all the odds for all the races at the end of the day, and he'd go home with his big piles of cardboard, and I would draw on. We'd flip them over and sit on their kitchen floor and do all these drawings, and that was the start of me learning how to draw, really.
So we got those cardboards, and I was sticking them together so we could break dance on. Totally different thing.
Yeah. Did you two connect much as when you're growing up?
Yeah. No, we didn't.
Nothing
You
in
seem like
common.
you've got completely different interests.
I don't, hang on, wrestling is where it intersects, isn't it?
Yes,
is it wrestling?
it would have to be.
Of course, chucking each other battle royals off the bed in the girls' room. Of course, that's how it works.
Yeah.
So me and Rove made a Wide World of Sports tape. Remember when Wide World of Sports? Me and Rove made a Wide World of Sports tape once, and I believe it might have been funny. I don't know.
I thought it was good. It was our take on the 12th Man, and I thought we did a pretty good job of it. I don't know where. Man, I wish some of that stuff was still around. I don't know. It may well be in a box. I'm not one to chuck stuff out. So it may well be in a box somewhere. If I come across it, oh, my gosh, that's like comedy gold.
Yeah,
Hey, Rove, I was a colourer too. I used to go in a lot of competitions, and I'd send my colouring into GWN Saturday Club, which is a sadder version of what you'd send yours into. And but
who was your character? Who's the character?
Duper
that you
the
had?
dog, and there was a
dog.
Yeah, and there was a thing called Zach. It was this hand puppet that was in a little itty bitty bin. Remember those little bit itty bitty bins? Those coloured bins that everyone...
yeah.
And like it was literally it was the hottest toy at the moment, and it's a plastic bin, and that was our
that's
youth.
what we had.
Yeah,
They had a great jingle.
How was the jingle? What was the jingle?
We're little idiot, we're all here to stay. That was it.
Well, you glitched for a bit there, and it sounded like a club track.
Like a ring.
That actually sounded... you sounded like a Dalek for half of that. It was bloody good,
That's
right?
a dream come true. I'll take that.
Hey, Rove, but I love colouring in so much. One Christmas, my Christmas present, and it was the best present I'd ever gotten, was a Crayola caddy.
Oh, okay.
Did you have a Crayola caddy with all the colour? Like it came with a silver crayon. It was very amazing.
It was that was like a tower, wasn't it? Like a tower of crayons.
Yes.
How
No, I
magical.
never got that.
Ruby, your daughter's helped you write books in the past, Rove.
Oh, you've outsourced
Have
it,
you?
Rove.
Did she get a look in on this
Where's
one?
her byline?
Yes, she did. She did get a look in on this one. Also, well, she's very nosy. So when I'm working on something, she'll always be looking over my shoulder, wondering what I'm doing. And because she's aware that I do write books, she'll always be wanting to know if that's what I'm writing and can she help. And be honest in this one, because the premise of the book is that the person who is reading it to the child is intentionally, because of the way the book is written, they keep getting things wrong. So it starts out with a picture of a frog. What is this? That's right. It's a hot dog riding a skateboard. So it starts off getting pretty weird pretty early.
Yeah.
So then as the book progresses, I'm going, well, I need to get weirder and more obscure and random. So I just thought, well, there's a child in the room. So I turned to her and said, what's the weirdest thing you can think of? And she said, I don't know, maybe a unicorn with a horn that's partly out of eyebrows. And I went, geez, that's
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It made the cut.
At the very end of the book, I needed to think of one last sort of weird thing, and I felt a lot of pressure because it felt like it was the punchline. And so I wrote about a list of 10 things that it could have been and said to Ruby, hey, if you want to think of some, we'll put them on the list. And I sent them to my publisher and said, You pick which one you want because I can't work out which one I think is best.
Sure.
And the one she went with was the one that Ruby wrote anyway.
Oh, that's awesome.
At this point.
Oh, that's cool.
I've seen on reality shows and like movies and TVs about what happens when someone's got a book deal and where they've got to speak to their publishers. So what are meetings like about a children's book? And how many people are in the room?
It's pretty simple. Well, it's just me and the publisher. That's it. There's three. I've got two, a publisher and editor, and then there's me. So it's pretty straightforward. Especially with these books, it's really more about that. Like they suggested, keeping the colours pretty simple. There's only like sort of a 3-colour system to it, so it has a Dr. Seuss feel about it. That was their idea. And there was another element I had where the frog that's the on the cover that ends up in the first couple of pages was running through the book a bit more, and they were saying, look, just take that out, don't do as much, and we'll make the fonts do all the work. Right. So it's big, bold letters to make the person reading it have to talk in a ridiculous way. So that was their idea as well, and anything else is really just me, from the idea to the execution of it. So they're really good to work with in that regard, and I look forward to having those same meetings when it's Ruby's book.
Yeah, exactly.
What's amazing about that, because you see book publishers,
please, can I draw a picture, please?
Yeah.
You see book publishers, okay, and someone that does like really like full-on novels, like that publisher will have to take home many different scripts and read them and read the entire book. Yeah. Whereas if you're a children's book publisher, you'll be able to read 50 books in one night, wouldn't you?
You can get through the pile pretty quickly.
Yeah, this isn't like, you know, the next Game of Thrones book or something.
No. It's not the next Booker Prize winner. Are they your drawings in it, Rove? Is it you drew the frog? Like it's you?
Yeah. So
you drew that.
You know, any old celebrity can write a kid's book. But I'm the only one who's out there doing all the illustrations as well. Yeah. So,
Zoe Foster-Blake didn't draw her farts, did she? No.
No, she did
But
not.
she did rub her bum on every book, though.
That is very true, yes. It's a limited edition sent on each individual.
Hey, Rove, I asked you before, you're in Sydney at the moment. And one thing that people in relationships don't like to go through too often is two things, probably either building a house together and or renovating. And you seem to do this with Tasma all the time, and I'm talking about renovating. How are you still married?
It's a very good question. Well, look, the way we get through it is I'm just the bloke who's like, I don't know, because we have a game we play where when we go, if we're staying somewhere else, like you rented Airbnb or something, and we're sitting in there, it's like, how long until she says, geez, you know what I would do with this if it was my So I'd take this wall down and I'd open the kitchen there, and that's just how her mind works. I don't do that. So even when we're renovating, she'll say, what do you think of this? Where, you know, either tap A or tap B or doorknob A or doorknob B. And I'll go, I reckon B. And she'll go, oh, really? I was thinking A. And I'll go, yeah, A.
I was tricking you.
So, you know, I just walked through just going, oh, this is going to be really nice.
Yes.
Is this where we're going to live? Oh, I'm very lucky.
But when you finish, do you then sell
I don't have it in my head and it acts like a surprise.
Do you ever get to enjoy the finished product, or do you move on to the next project?
We're hoping that this time round we will get to enjoy it. Yes, that's the plan. The last one we did, and it was a bloody nightmare. You know, I have had a friend who said this: the two things they hate people talking about are renovations if you don't have a house, and babies if you don't have one. So I'm very for all your listeners at this point.
Well, I want to touch on something before we let you go. We heard that the Fantail has been discontinued, this week, and people have been losing their minds. And when I was Googling it, I thought I'd just Google Fantail wrappers, and I saw one picture, and it was Isla Fisher, and she was so excited because she was a Fantail wrapper. So if Isla Fisher's been a Fantail wrapper, you must have been a Fantail wrapper, haven't you?
Who's got 2 thumbs and has a Fantail wrapper? This guy.
Yes. Was that a big day? Did they tell you you're a Fantail wrapper, or did you discover you're a Fantail wrapper?
No, they don't actually tell you. And but I've got one.
Yes. Is it framed?
And it's stuck in a scrapbook.
Yeah.
And I actually had one made up when I'd started out on Channel 31. A friend of mine made one up as a joke thing. I got very excited and then realised, oh, wait a minute. But they went to the effort of printing it off and put it in an actual packet of Fantails and wrapped it up. And they were like, oh, everyone read theirs. And I read mine. I was like, what? How? And then went, wait a minute. No, this is not legitimate.
And it's printed on just A4 reflex paper.
The sad part is I've read my Fantail and got it wrong. Like I started. Who's John Henry Michael McManus? That can't be a real name.
You need to get that enlarged. That is, what a great art piece, your own Fantail wrapper.
Now that you can't get them anymore.
And I cannot believe that they don't give you the heads up that you're going to be a Fantail wrapper. That blows my mind.
Part of the surprise, isn't it? It's like I don't know. Yeah, but so that's what do I need to do next is somehow get on to I've been a question on Millionaire Hot Seat.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if I can get on the a question on the chase, that'll do.
Yeah,
on the chase.
All the
circle will be complete.
Yeah, that's right. Rove's book is called The Book That Grown-Ups Get Wrong by Rove McManus, also Ruby McManus, but she doesn't get a mention on the
all the money.
It's pretty rude. We're going to be telling her she's got to put her hand out for some of the royalties on that one.
Yeah, buy a copy, send it to school, and we can renovate our next house.
Love your work, Rove. Thanks, mate.
See you, buddy.
Bye, Thanks, everyone.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. From the people that brought you last quarter comes 2 halves.
Let's hear it for unmissable football from the Bank West best seats in the house.
You know what football is? It's a game of 2 halves, and that's what 2 halves is as well.
Hopefully Sarah's onto that today. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Up for grabs, Sarah. 2 premium Bankwest best seats to see the Spurs take on the Hammers.
Oh, Nat.
Head to head at
gonna be
Optus Stadium,
electric.
July 18. It's going to be massive.
Be a good day, wouldn't it, Sarah?
Oh, it would be great.
I know you'd like to be there, wouldn't you, Sarah?
I sure would with those seats as well.
I know, right?
But all that's standing in between you and that is 2 halves.
Oh, get them both right, Sarah, and you're away. You'll be there.
Okay.
No pressure.
You sound terrified.
I know you do too, Sarah.
You're going to be fine. Are you
Come on,
ready?
Sarah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's your first half. How many teams are relegated from the Premier League each season?
Quick, Sarah.
2.
Correct.
The answer is 3. And I learnt that from Welcome to Wrexham.
It's been an educational exercise
It's been really
for you.
good.
Ashley's in Bertram. Hi, Ash.
Hi. Good morning.
Ash. Okay. 2 halves. Get them both right. You'll be there at the game, okay?
Yeah.
All right. First half.
Okay, here we go.
Sean?
The Paso Doble is a Spanish type of what?
Oh, God, I have no idea.
The Paso Doble. Have you not watched the premiere episode of Dancing with the Stars? It's a dance. It's a dance. It's a Spanish dance.
She's gone. Robert's in Hocking. Morning, Rob.
Morning. Can I have the last 2 questions?
No.
Because I need them.
Did you? What a shame, Rob. Okay. Rob, time for your first half question. Robert, How many continents are there in the world?
Oh, gee, that's tough. I'm going to say 5 as a guess.
7, Robert.
7.
It's all right. My dad guessed 4.
We can't get past the first half. Tracy, maybe Tracy from Baldives can do it. Hi, Trace.
Hi.
Hi,
You don't sound overly confident,
Hi,
Trace, I'll be
Trace.
honest.
No, those questions are hard.
New questions, obviously.
Okay.
Yep. Are you ready for your first half question?
Okay, yeah, give it to me.
Okay. What is the smallest standard Australian mattress size for a regular adult's bed?
A single?
We've made it through the first half.
Tracy.
Oh, just another half to go. The second half,
Okay.
I might call it.
That's good. Sounds important. Single Ladies by Beyonce famously lost the 2009 VMA's Best Video Award to which artist?
I don't know that one. Sorry.
Of course. I'm going to let you finish.
Taylor Swift is when Kanye stormed the stage.
Yes.
Sorry, Trace, so close. Nikki's in Wanneroo. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Nikki. We're just trying to get through two halves here.
So, Nikki, to win the 2 halves, you need to win the 2 halves.
Okay, I'll try. The rest have been really difficult.
Really? People are all over these.
Come on.
They're loving them. Here we go. Question. Which country beginning with A is Lionel Messi from?
America? I don't know.
Oh, the great Lionel Messi is from Argentina.
Oh, my God, World Cup hero. Okay,
Maverick, good morning.
Okay, how you going?
How you going, Mav?
Maverick, how many people ask how Goose is, firstly? Does that happen all the time?
All right, Maverick, just 2 halves stand between you and glory. Okay, your first half question. Named after the mallow flower, mauve is a shade of which colour?
Purple.
Maverick,
Yes,
you made
Mav.
it through the first half.
Maverick.
You the man, Mav.
Okay. Second half question for the win, Maverick. Purple is the signature colour for which WA baked goods company?
Hip-hop?
Jesters.
Mav.
Five,
Morning
Mav.
Glory, Ned Kelly.
Oh, feel the need for
What's the other
speed. Sorry, Mav. Mike from Melville, bring it home. Hello, Mike.
Good morning, how you going?
Mike, we're
Now,
trying
Mike,
to give away
come on,
tickets to go and see Tottenham versus West Ham. Come on.
Well, I'd love to go.
Oh, would you?
Oh, you're the only one. Okay. 2 halves stand between you. Okay.
All right.
Are you galloping away?
What is that
It's on
sound,
horseback.
Mike?
It's on horseback. It's fine.
That sound. Sorry. We did just hear you galloping on a horse then, Mike, in case you're wondering what we're laughing at. All right, here is your first half. Which English Premier League club has a girl's name? Are you typing?
Mike?
No, it's Morse code. It's Morse code.
No. It was Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Was that horse code, Sean? All right, we move on to... That's Harry. Sophie's in Yanchep. Hi, Sophie.
Good morning.
Sophie, we are desperately trying to give away tickets to the soccer, okay?
I wish I had that last question.
I know, right? Now, 2 halves. First half question coming your way.
Here we go, Soph. Emma Stone's ex is Spider-Man star Andrew who?
Garfield?
In. Harry was
Ring.
counting you down and he got down to the very last second.
Can we have the important quiz?
Oh, so she's through the first half.
Jesus.
Second half question coming your way. So if you get this right, you are the winner.
Righto. Garfield the cat hates which day of the week?
Quick.
Monday. Everyone hates Monday.
Sophie.
So does Garfield the cat.
Sophie, you've done it. You made us nervous.
You've won the second half. You've won 2 halves.
You have won 2 premium banquets, best seats to watch Tottenham and West Ham United go head-to-head at Optus Stadium July 18. And, of course, that's premium seating, food, drinks, and you'll be invited onto the pitch to kick a goal for even more prizes, Sophie.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you scared us there for a second, Soph.
Isn't that amazing? You did very well. There was some major missteps there. Major missteps. We're going to have to ask some people to leave the state.
Yes.
Full on.
Full on.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Oh, say if you found a bag just of all bras, would you just chuck it out? Would you go through and see if there's any of your size?
I mean...
I don't think you reuse a bra.
You don't? You won't wear someone else's bras?
Would you wear someone else's bras?
Why? Is there dirty boobs?
No, I don't think. It's like...
It's not the same.
Would you wear someone else's jocks?
It's intimate.
No, but boobs don't get dirty as dirty as that. Do boobs get
they
dirty?
can get a bit sweaty.
Do
You know what I
they?
mean?
I thought boobs were just really clean. I don't have much experience, but... Sean?
I'm not getting involved.
Sean told me you can...
I want to say so much.
Sean told me they're so clean you can eat off them.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
We've done it.
I'm done.
Tomorrow, everybody, tune in.
Ugh.
It's a big day.
Yes.
Better than any other Friday.
That's right. It's the day before we go on holiday.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Some other stuff happening too.
Yeah.
Hi, Ross.
Hello. You're going to be so...
You can't keep it a secret
You're
forever,
going to
Nathan.
be so awkward tomorrow, Nate.
Oh.
You don't like when you're the star.
I don't. This is so weird. People get a weird perception of us because we're on radio and they think that you like being in the centre of attention and stuff like that. But when their attention is solely put onto me, it makes my skin crawl. Birthdays cannot handle it.
Yeah.
What tomorrow is going to be is going to be torture.
So it was your birthday on Monday, which was a warm-up, and you don't know what's happening tomorrow.
I don't. I'm full of anxiety.
I
I don't want to come to work.
Ross, what about when we all got we were almost in a circle the other day and we're just saying lovely things about Nathan? We're going to do that on our next level tomorrow.
Sean's speech to the office about Nathan was like, being in the ruck circle before the game. Oh, yeah, he just gives 110%. Every quarter he goes out there and just gives it his all.
Just happy to get the 4 points, I said. Got that in there.
So I'm just really worried about tomorrow because I don't know what's happening and I do like to know exactly what's going on. And Amy did ask me what size Speedos I am. So I'm just concerned.
New pair of dick pointers coming your way.
Why does that concern you?
It's more a concern for everyone else.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.